Boston Lightning, 420 favourite, but how does he get where he needs to be? We'll find out. Set. Racing. Boston Lightning midfield away here. Homebush Limbo out fast. Blue Senior burns, and so too does Big Time Rain. They'd be followed then by Nero pushing its way through. Boston Lightning's in trouble. Up with that there was Corborn Tip. Blue Senior's gone back quickly. Homebush Chaos not tonight. Normic Jobson. Up comes Big Time Rain comfortably clear of Nero. Big Time Rain, Nero, Corborn Tip to third just from Boston Lightning late. Then Homebush Limbo. Rough race this. Then we had Mick Jobson, Homebush Chaos, and poor old Blue Senior at the back. About set to go in the second, nearly there. Racing, Homebush Bounce, just a moderate break the inside. Slow away the outside too. Corborn Josh and Corborn Georgia badly away here and getting to the lead. Spirit Run in front by a couple from Allegro Blast. Followed through then around the outside by Scott My Money. Homebush Bounce, Nick a Century back behind these runners. Up they come though. Nice win here, Spirit Run from Allegro Blast. Through to third there would have been Homebush Bounce. Next to go by Scott My Money and Corborn Josh. Back behind those runners, Brilliant Jailer, Corborn George and Nick a Century. Well, she ended up at the rear. Nearly set race 3. Racing, Snow Demon hops out nicely the inside. Captain's Choice gets out pretty well too. Wymac Davis pushing forward, also another cover. Getting a run through the inside here to Brilliant Ashley. Serve Your Purpose around the outsides landed second in a race of changing fortunes. Getting well back now is Brilliant Ashley and Working Jules back too. Captain's Choice taken on by Serve Your Purpose. Drives hard. Captain's Choice from Serve Your Purpose. I think Wymac Dave just third. Ahead then of Flying Blake. Brilliant Ashley next to go by with Working Jewel, another cover who was there early, and Snow Demon, same can be said. Under starters orders, 7-dog field, and we're about set to go in race number 4, nearly there. Racing, just a fair break only. Power Lachlan, I'm a catch, will run to the leader. Power Massini goes forward quickly though. Pushing through the inside, Rattlesnake Jake to third around that first bend. Followed the outside by Power Lachlan. Back and behind these runners to another cruise, and Archie Bale's a good way from them, and Mary's Bad Boy is a fairly distant last. Power Massini opens them up by 5. I'm a Catch is trying to catch. Another 3 away there to Opawa Lachlan's going a fair race after that poor beginning. Further back then to Mary's Bad Boy. Archie Bale a good way from them with another cruise, and Mary's Bad Boy back last, and in nicely is Opawa Massini. From I'm a Catch, an improved performance, followed across there by Opawa Lachlan. Archie Bale back and behind those runners. Might have just headed off there. Rattlesnake Jake, and a good gap back the others with another cruise, and also Mary's Bad Boy tailed off. YY at 290, shortening favourite on the tote. Usually fires out quickly off the 5. Let's see if she can do that tonight and go for 3 straight set. Racing, YY fires out nicely. Tongariro on the job too early though, and Grand Allegro is trying to punch up as well. Well, favourite's in trouble here. She's been swallowed up. She's third at the moment. Tongariro gets to the lead from Grand Allegro. YY trying to get back into the fight then. Big Time Pulse Alpaca. Homebush Churro as well back, and so too Allegro Master Mega Jet. Up they come, driving through the middle. Grand Allegro for the win over Tongariro and YY. She did pretty well after just struggling around that first bend. Back behind them to Big Time Pulse. Alpaca was back in behind them. Allegro Master was never a winning chance. Homebush Churro might have beaten that. Ian and Mega Jet was back tonight. We're set. Racing makes me mum up with the lids a bit. Big Wonder gets out okay. Another Habit and Heart You going forward, and Wall Ages pressing up as well around that first bend. Corborn Gracie gets back, and big Bruiser Bale goes past it, and back to last was Thrilling Ava. Into the back goes Another Habit and puts about 4 on Big Wonder. Then Heart You, Megs Me Mum. Bruiser Bale next around with Wall Age. Corborn Gracie Too Much to Do, and Thrilling Ava. Another Habit's going nicely here, out by 3 or 4. Big Wonder trying hard, then Heart You. Bruiser Bale, Megs Me Mum in nicely. Another Habit from Big Wonder. Then Heart You, tight for 4th. Megs Me Mum or Bruiser Bale. Wall Age, Corborn Gracie never a factor. And Thrilling Ava back with it. It's race number 7, just about there. Racing Always Welcome springs out nicely tonight. Memory Lapse on the journey reasonably well too. Out wide at Corborn Brick trying to angle to the lead. This will be crucial. Does it cross? It does. Corborn Brick gets on the buddy, the favourite, and puts 3 on Always Welcome. Settles second, and Memory Lapse is third. Followed through there by Botany. Richie's handy enough here to make things interesting. Then Corborn Miami. And that'd be followed back in the piece here by Ear Raid and O'Power Jackie across the top. It's Corborn Brick travelling well from Always Welcome. Botany Richie charging through on the inside of Memory Lapse. In nicely Corborn Brick from Always Welcome. Botany Richie third. Memory Lapse was 4th to go by, is followed through by Corborn Miami. Back in the pack here we had Trident. Ear Raid back towards the rear as well with O'Power Jackie. Green lights on. It's the 8th of the night here at Hattrick Raceway, nearly there. Racing Legerdemain, a good break. Allegro Chaser crosses them, goes to the lead here from Legerdemain. Poking through there was Bye Bye Mystery. Big Boy Dino out wide. Manu Rama punches through on the inside. That'd be followed back through here by Empty Bank, Peacock Princess. Stella Force missed it tonight. Allegro Chaser, no coming back tonight. Manu Rama dives to second. Nice run. Legerdemain a close up third, and Empty Bank got home well. That'd be followed through by Bye Bye Mystery. Big Boy Dino ended up back there with Peacock Princess. Racing Sedgebrook Magic just fair today, and Chocty Ellis wins the break, and going out hard there too would have been All in Berlin up and around the outside. Sedgebrook Magic bursts through, goes to the lead. All in Berlin gives chase now. Spring Major finds the inside. Chocty Ellis goes back now. Back with them too is Corborn Midget. Plenty of time, up they come. Nice and easy. Sedgebrook Magic tight second and third. Maybe Spring Major there on All in Berlin. Photo to confirm. Then plenty of time in Corborn Midget, Chocty Ellis. The last pair here, One Broke Girl and O'Power Colin, they were never in the hunt, tailing throughout. All-female training lineup here. Lisa Rahern with 4, Angela Turnwald 3, and Susie Cunt. As making time was set, Racing, Check the Mail hopped out nicely the inside. Smash Allegro flies early. Boston Heart is slow though. Victory Bell up and around the outside's trying to get handy around this first bend, but Smash Allegro gets there by 3 on Check the Mail. Is followed through there by Winsome Jenny. Behind these runners then to Victory Bell. Next around is Greater Jack. Boston Heart's got the task ahead here, and further back in the race then to Making Time and Zipping Rory. Across the top comes Smash Allegro, rounding it up. Winsome Jenny, is she back on song? Check the Mail storms home the inside. Winsome Jenny is back and gets home from Smash Allegro. Boston Heart's flying, might have got up for third ahead of Check the Mail, might have even got up for second. It was roaring. Greater Jack is right in that fight as well. Zipping Rory got home fairly well late in the piece. Nearly there. Racing, Elsgill not quite so well away today, and Opawa Shaden gets out nicely, but there's Angie Zar, blows to the lead, blows away here from Elsgill and Opawa Shaden. Homebush Sarah, who gets checked, far too trendy up and around the outside. There's one out wider too, it's Homebush Olive. Big Fat Gypsy back and behind them, well back here is Elite Dose. Angie Zar screams, and Homebush Olive got up for second, Elsgill just third, tied for fourth, far too trendy, and closer in there would have been Opawa Shaden. They're in a bunch. Homebush Sarah right beside them. Back with Big Fat Gypsy and the last one in, Elite Dose. Racing, Cranky Pants comes out pretty well in the line though with Homebush Zane. Cheap Shot Maddie out wider on the track, and between runners here would have been Homebush Ramona. This favourite's in trouble. Up and around the outside here was Lochinvar Maui trying to wheel into the race. Sedgebrook Babe is a good way back with Corborn Tish and also Miss Allegro. Cheap Shot Maddie out wide. Homebush Zane closer in. Homebush Zane beats Cheap Shot Maddie, and driving at them late there was Cranky Pants. Then Lochinvar Maui. Back and behind them to Homebush Ramona. Sedgebrook Babe has finished back in the pack with Corborn Tish.